Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel Gypsy Cups. My name is Gayla. I will be doing your general love reading for November 2020. Remember, time is fluent, so it may not resonate now, might resonate later. Just pay attention to the messages and see what you get. With that said, let's go ahead and get started on your reading today. First thing I'm pulling up for you, Virgo, is the overall energy for this reading. What overall energy message do we have for Virgo? Message for Virgo, overall energy for the reading. Virgo. Message do you have for Virgo? Energy for Virgo. Ooh, it's a lot. Just one, please. Okay. Wow, Virgo. You must have a lot going on. What's going on for Virgo? We have two, and I'm going to take it. Okay. All right. So, what I have is the door to value, right? And caring connections. And what I'm getting from this are changes in relationships that have to do with your home, your stability, your family. Okay? So within that, there may be some changes coming with those connections. So changes in the connections that have to do with your stability and security. Okay? And at the bottom we have community. So again, that's about relationships, and that could be connections with people. I feel like these are connections within your home. These are connections in your community, in your business. So this has to do with your stability and your relationships that are tied to your stability. All right, so let's see what else we can get about that. What else do you have about the door to value and caring connections? So we have instinct. That's, telling you trust your instinct, and perseverance. Don't give up, right? So keep moving in whatever direction that you are headed towards right now, Virgo. Trust your instincts as you move through that, as you persevere through this situation. Right now it seems like, connections, relationships are being called into question. They're being tested. They're changing. They're either evolving or they're dissolving. Okay? At the bottom we have release. So anything that is dissolving, I would say let it go, right? All right, let's see what's happening, what has been happening in the recent past for Virgo. What's happening in the recent past for my Virgos. Recent past situation for Virgos, please. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we also have the Five of Wands. All right. So, of course, we're going to get a lot of Pentacles. It's you, Virgo, right? But it looks like that in the recent past you were working diligently. You were dedicated to something that you were working very hard on. And it involved working with this Three of Pentacles. It involved teamwork. It could have been with a partner or other people involved as well. But then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which shows me independence, singlehood. And then we have the Five of Wands, which shows internal battles, or perhaps, battles with people in your circle. Fiery, passionate kind of battles. So here we go from working on something diligently, like perfecting something, working on it for years as a team. And then we go from the teamwork to doing it by yourself. And this causing some pretty passionate, fiery battles in your life, right? So maybe you were working together, building something with somebody, and then you decided to go solo in the recent past. That's what I'm seeing. All right. So what is happening for my Virgos in the present? What's happening in the present? What's the present energy surrounding Virgo? Okay, guess I'll just take them. All right, so we have a Knight of Wands, we have a Four of Cups, and we have a Ten of Swords. So it looks like somebody galloped off on a little passionate fling. Which is causing you to feel depressed, emotionally depressed. But because something that has been very painful for a long time has come to an end. Yeah, so it looks like this Knight of Wands energy, which is a very passionate kind of, wildly passionate, go after what you want kind of energy. However, it's left you feeling depressed, kind of emotionally overwhelmed, or maybe even emotionally numb. Things are kind of dark. But there is a painful, some pain that's been lasting for quite some time. It's the end of that cycle, and this is what you are currently going through right now, Virgo. All right, so what is coming in the future, the near future for my Virgos? So maybe like in the recent past, you were off here, a situation where you were working together with other people and you had been for quite some time. You decided to go solo, and this caused a lot of battles. And, you went off on this passionate, like, I'm going this way, and it ended up causing you not to be happy, but you've decided you really have, or you're in the process of deciding to go on your own way because the current situation you feel is depressing, and it's kind of snuffing out that fiery Knight of Wands energy. So you feel like maybe the things right now that you're going through, the things that you feel passionate about, just bring pain and grief. But you're ready to end this pain. So let's see what happens in the near future. What's happening in the near future? All right, we told you. We've got the Death card, which means there's something definitely coming to an end. It's done. It needs to end. It's no longer has a purpose in your life, or its purpose has been fulfilled. And then we have the universe. It's time to go out and explore, what the universe is offering you now. So like I said, you're putting an end, or it's this painful cycle is coming to an end. It's dying out. In the near future, it's going to definitely be done. It has to be, because the universe is offering you a new cycle to begin with. All right, it's offering you something new. When this situation does finally, disconnect, when it's finally dead and gone, then the universe opens up a new, I just want to say portal for you, but it shows you a new door, or many new doors that you can walk through. Because again, we have the Ten of Wands. You're going to want to be putting, maybe you feel in the near future you're going to be feeling this heavy burden, because ending this is not easy for you. Okay, it's not easy for you, but it has become too burdensome. It's become too heavy to carry, and you're going to want to lay those down. Okay, you're going to feel like it's just too much. And what is also coming is, a decision that you're going to make that's going to basically affect the rest of your life, and it has to do with things that you lust after. So it could be that, there's somebody that shows up in the near future which causes you to put an end to things that have been causing you pain and grief, so that you can start this new cycle. But you will have the burden of making a decision about that which you feel very drawn to, very passionate about, very lustful for, and you also see as your possible happiness. So this person that you are lusting after, the situation that you lust after, got a lot of tens here, right? You got a Ten of Swords and a Ten of Wands and a Ten of Cups. So, these are painful endings, putting the burden down, putting all the burdens and responsibilities that you've been carrying around, a lot of weight is finally going to be put down. And you're finally going to find what you feel. You're making a decision to move towards something that makes you, what you think is going to make you happy for the rest of your life, basically. Okay? So that decision's coming up, but there are a lot of things that have to be let go, have to end. Lots of endings here, okay? So keep that in mind as you move forward, that you are crossing bridges and possibly even burning some of those bridges, so that you can make a decision to go towards what you find makes you passionate and happy, things you feel very passionate and happy about. So you're making the decision to move towards those things and away from these things that have caused you pain and burden. All right, so let's do a little clarifying for the future. So this came out upside down. I don't read upside down, but this is like a reunion. Okay, so you might be reuniting with somebody that you've known for a while, with friends coming together, with somebody you feel, that you love, people that make you happy. All right, what else is coming in the near future? Tell me more about this universe card. Or it could be that that's what's ending. You're ending somebody, a connection that you've had with somebody for quite some time. Okay, so tell me about the universe. Excuse me. All right. Again, Ten of Swords. Whoa. All right. So you might receive some information, or somebody else in your connection is receiving some information because they've been doing some spying or some digging, and they've discovered some information. and they communicate very passionately. There's a lot of fast, emotional, passionate communication going on. And then it brings us again to the Ten of Swords, which you have here, and Ten of Wands, which you have here, which again says that it's the ending of something that has been very painful and burdensome to you. So it could be that you get some information, you get a message from somebody from your past or somebody that you've known for quite some while. And this ignites some kind of communication back and forth, but ultimately this leads to you ending something that has been painful. All right, tell me more about this Two of Pentacles and this Lust card. Ten of Pentacles, or the Two of Pentacles and Lust. So yeah, it's the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this pain, this burden, this heaviness, this grief. You're moving away into something that makes you happy, something that is more calming. Okay, lovers. All right, so you're going to make a decision here in the near future. It's going to end all this pain. All right, this pain, this burden, this heavy, grief-stricken stuff is ending, because you're making a decision to move away from that and to move towards something you feel very passionate and drawn to. And it looks like this is a lover, okay? And this is, you feel like this is, and it could be your Ten of Cups, your happily ever after. So that's what you're moving towards in the near future. You're ending that cycle. Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords at the bottom, she's making decisions with her clear mind, with her intelligence. And she's willing to cut out that is causing all this pain. She's cutting it out, and she's only inviting things towards her that bring her passion and love and excitement. Okay? Alrighty. So yeah, you've been going through some stuff, right? That's coming to an end for sure, Virgo. And you're going to make a decision to move towards your happiness, towards those things that bring you joy and happiness and passion. Okay? You feel very drawn towards this connection, and you're ready to leave this energy behind. All right, so what is the advice that we have for Virgo as Virgo moves forward through this? Could be somebody from your past brings you information or news that causes you to make this decision. Or it could be you cutting somebody out from your past. Funny. Because you have Autumn, your advice. Release the old and rest. Release the old and rest. And that's what I've been telling you. You know, this has been too much. This has been way too heavy on you. And you've been carrying it around for a long time, and it's time to release that. And just rest. So you can make this decision as you move forward. And I don't know why I only was going to pull one, but hey, let go the need to be right. All right? Let go the need to be right. You don't always have to be right. At the bottom we have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. All right? And that's what you do when you release the old and rest. You get back in touch with your soul. And it helps to advise you on which direction to move, on how to make the decisions that are best for you. All right? And it looks like, you know, since you are going to be ending a lot of painful cycles here, there's a peacekeeper energy over here in your advice, which says, let go the need to be right. So you don't have to win this argument. If there's a lot of arguing and conflict and battles going on, you don't have to be right. You don't have to win. All you need to do is release, okay? Um, we have the groundhog spirit, time to let go came up again. So there's a lot of stuff going on here that is telling me you have to release, you have to let go of things, okay? Anything else from spirit, animal spirit? Once you do make that decision to let go of this, uh, you do start moving towards your be at home. You do start moving towards that which makes you feel at home. Okay? So on the bottom we do have the hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Alright? So it looks like you're going to be, releasing a lot. You're in the process of doing that now. You're in a Ten of Swords energy and a Four of Cups energy, and the Knight of Wands. These are your present things. So you're very passionate about these things. You'd like this to be done yesterday. But what's coming up in the near future is it will be. There is going to be some message coming to you, some information that you receive about somebody that you've known for a long time, or it's coming from somebody that you've known for a long time. There's going to be a lot of communication back and forth, which is going to put an end to a lot of pain, a lot of burdens that you've been carrying. Pain and burdens, pain and burdens, pain and burdens. That's all I see. And you're making a decision to leave that behind. You take the lessons that you learned from all this and you move on to something that's calmer and more peaceful for you, and something you feel passionate and love towards, and a very strong connection. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that it helps you in some way. And until the next time, take good care.